Hi, we're working on shapes. Now today's lesson, our objective is going to be to build, identify, analyze two-dimensional shapes and with specified attributes. So we're going to be talking about some vocabulary. Let's look. We need to know that a polygon is a closed figure with three or more closed sides. Now, when we say closed sides, there cannot be any gaps. It has to be closed all the way, no gaps. And it has to have three or more sides that are closed. Here are some examples of some polygons. We're going to also be talking about how we can identify and name different polygons. So let's look at some examples. What do we call these examples on our screen? They have how many sides? 1, 2, 3. How many angles? One. An angle is where two sides come together. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. If you look at all four of these shapes, they all have three sides and three angles. What do we call a shape that has three sides and three angles? It's a triangle. A triangle is a three-sided polygon with three angles. Remember, a polygon is a closed shape with three or more sides. So a three-sided polygon is a triangle. It has three straight sides and three angles. Let's identify some additional shapes. Okay. Now, these shapes have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. This one side, 2 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides, 1 angle, 2, 3, and 4. And the last one has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. So what are we going to call a four-sided polygon? A quadrilateral. The prefix quad means four. Okay, so a quadrilateral is a four-sided polygon with four angles. Remember, a polygon is a closed shape with straight sides, at least three or more sides. These have four sides. These are quadrilaterals. Let's see if we can identify any more shapes. All right, let's count the sides on these shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides, 1 corner, 2 angles, 3 angles, 4 angles, 5 angles, 6 angles. Let's count the sides on this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many angles do you think it has? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this shape has 6 straight sides. It's a closed figure, and it has 6 angles. Let's see what we're going to call this shape. These 6-sided shapes that are closed and have 6 sides and 6 angles are called hexagons. A hexagon is a 6-sided polygon with 6 angles. The prefix hex means 6. So 6-sided polygon. Remember, a polygon has to be straight sides that are closed with no gaps, no curved edges. Okay, so a hexagon has 6 straight sides and 6 angles. Okay. Now, we've identified different types of polygons. We talked about a triangle that has how many sides and angles? Yes, 3 sides and 3 angles for a triangle. We talked about a quadrilateral. Remember, the prefix on each of these words is the clue as to how many sides they have. Tri means 3. Triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. A quadrilateral, quad means 4. A quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 angles. A hexagon has 6 sides and 6 angles. Did anybody notice that we skipped one? Let's look at what we might call a shape that has 5 sides. 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, 1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angles, 4 angles, 5 angles. So what do you think we're going to call a polygon that has 5 straight sides and 5 angles? A pentagon. Penta prefix means 5. So when you hear penta, go ahead and think in your mind, oh, that's 5. 5, whatever we're talking about. So a pentagon is going to be a 5-sided polygon with 5 angles. Don't forget, polygons have straight sides, no gaps. They have to be closed. Okay? So we have talked about tricycle, not tricycle. Triangle. A tricycle has how many wheels though? 3. Remember? Tri means 3. So a triangle has 3 straight sides and 3 angles. A quadrilateral has 4 straight sides and 4 angles. A pentagon has 5 straight sides and 5 angles. A hexagon has 6 straight sides and 6 angles. Let's look at the problem set and see if we can identify a few of these. We're going to work together and identify the number of sides and angles on just a couple of these before we move on. So let's look at B. A is done for us. What is this shape that has 1, 2, 3 sides and 3 angles? Triangle, that's right. Think of tricycle, 3 wheels. All right, so let's count the sides here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has 4 sides. Let's see how many angles it has. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 angles as well. Well, let's come down here. Let's pick this one. We're doing E now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. How many angles do you think it's going to have? I bet you're right. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right. It has 6 sides and 6 angles. Great job. Now, let's move on to another page of the problem set. Now here we have the shapes drawn, and we have to identify a couple of them. So let's look. We're going to do a couple of them. All right, we got to be thinking. Remember, hexagon, hex means, who remembers? 6. So 6 sides. So does see any, I can look at that without counting. I know that doesn't have 6 sides. That one doesn't have 6 sides. Let me check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it only has 5 sides. Let's check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. This one has 6 sides. So it's going to be a hexagon. It is really hard to write with this pen. All right, so that's how you're going to do that to identify each shape. You got to remember what those prefixes means. Hex means 6. Quad means 4. Tri means 3. And penta means 5. So those are the number of sides and angles. Now we also have another page on our problem set. Now this is a chart that we're going to use. This is how we're going to build. Remember in our objective, it said we were also going to build some. Well, let's build some shapes. This row tells us what we are drawing, and then we have to add on and make 2 examples. So triangle is an easy one. How many sides does a triangle have? 3. So I'm going to simply add, how many more sides? I have 1 side, 2 side. I need to add 1 more side. So how many lines did I have to add? There was 2. I had to add 1 more. Now there are a total of how many sides? 1, 2, 3. Oops, I can't write with that. Let me get my pen. There. Now we also have to give another example. I had to add 1. Quadrilateral. Who remembers what quad means? 4. All right, so let's see how many sides we have already. 1, 2. How many more do we need? If it needs 4, we need to add 2 more sides. So remember, a polygon is a closed shape that has straight lines, no gaps, and the name of the shape tells us how many sides. So we want to make a quadrilateral. We already have 2 sides, so we need to add 2 more. Can go here. Oops. Let me undo that one. We don't need that one there. And here. Now how many sides do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We started out with 2 lines and we added 2 lines. So now there are 4 lines. Let's see what other shape, other polygon quadrilateral we can make with 4 sides. That's the only rules. It's got to be closed, straight lines, 4 sides, and angles. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And that makes 4. Has 1, 2, 3, 4 straight lines. Doesn't look the same as this polygon, but it does have 4 sides and 4 angles. All right. Now, I want you to try to do the problem set. Try to create your own shapes. Keep in mind the vocabulary we've been working on. Polygon, triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon. I miss you guys. See y'all later.